Okay, gotta take a deep breath. I'm making some art. Alright, here we go. Where is the camera? There we go. I'm sleepy, but I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to be making art today. My plan is to make this new like fall illustration. I know every stream I say like, oh, sorry if I'm a little out of it. I don't want to sound like a broken record by saying that again, but wow, right when I was about to click the like go live button, I was like, oh, like I don't know, it kind of felt for a moment like maybe I'm not like awake enough to stream, but I want to. So so here we go. So I am gonna need to bring up some references on my phone, but my plan is, I thought like, I already talked about it on my coffee, but I just finished a big project. And now that I've finished that project, the way that I am dividing my work hours, I guess, gets to be a little different, because not just one big project has my attention now. Now it's a few things, and so I want to be able to alternate what project I'm working on at any given moment. And so I wanted to make a new illustration because I still am gonna try to stream every week, despite, you know, whatever is on my plate changing. And it's October, and so I wanted to draw something that feels a little more like fall. Although I guess sunflowers are more summery. So I'm gonna draw a bison in a field of sunflowers. I drew this to kind of block out the colors of the illustration. The sunflowers are not going to be that big. That makes this bison look tiny. And I learned when I was on Pinterest yesterday looking for example photos of bison, American bison. They're huge. I don't know if you've seen like actual American bison. Holy cow, they're huge. Yeah, but I'm still excited to draw one, and it's gonna be cute, hopefully. We'll see. So I'm gonna get right into it. So I had all these different parts of the illustration on different layers, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duplicate them, and I'm gonna flatten that, so I have all of this drawing so far in one layer. And I'm doing that so that I can lower the opacity of it all at once. Also, I'm changing the background color because that's gonna be distracting. There we go. Or actually, maybe it would be more helpful to set it to be like, yeah, that might be more helpful. I'll set it to be green. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, so I'm making this additional layers because I'm gonna now start to not clarify, render. I'm gonna start to render like cleaner shapes. And I've got my reference pulled up here on my phone. And of course, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Shannon, hi. We love green. Me too. Thank you for being here, by the way. I really appreciate it. I love green. I think I've gotten better at like, I'd like to think that I've gotten better at how do I put this? Being more confident with color. For a long time, most of my art was like pretty muted, but I've noticed it just is so much better when I'm like not afraid of what colors that I'm using. And I owe that to some mentors of mine, which is awesome. Okay, let's see. Bison are so scary. I've not seen one in person other than like I guess driving by, but like they were at such a distance. I don't think I could really fathom at the time just how big that they were. And now I'm gonna try to make it look cutesy. So I don't know. We're gonna see how this goes. Okay. Cool thing about bison is that one of my favorite like stuffed animals as a kid was a buffalo. He was a bison named Harold, and I still have him, and he is on my shelf of plushies that I have. He is not in perfect shape, but I still have him and I still love him. Let's see. They're just cows. They're just bovines. Their ears are not that big, actually. I think I've exaggerated the size of his ear a little too much. Yeah, there we go. Brighter colors fit your vibrant personality. Oh, stop. Thanks. Let's see. I need to... I don't want him to just be, like, standing blankly, you know? I don't want it to be too rigid, but I do want this illustration to be about... He is taking in the environment about him. He's not running and jumping. It's not a very action-filled illustration. I want the scene to be that he is enjoying nature around him. Maybe what I might need to do is lower his head a little bit and tilt it up like that, because they've got like this, I don't know if that's like their shoulders, if it's a hump or something. Well, no, I think it is just that their head hangs low. I don't know. I can't tell. I'm not an expert on animal anatomy. But let's see. He's got his little eye here. This also makes me want to rewatch Spirit. This makes me want to rewatch Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron, which I have not watched in a very long time. Sorry, I'm like trying to zoom in here. But there's such a cute scene when Spirit is, when he's a baby and he like runs up to some bison and like interacts with them, and it's real cute. Here we go. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Okay, would it be better if he was sitting down? Like he's got his little like feet tucked underneath him. Would that be better? But now I gotta figure out how to draw that. That might be better. He's like at rest. Something like that. Daniel and I love Spirit. Oh my gosh. I wonder if I have access to it anywhere, because I might watch that after this stream. Let's see. This guy is so happy. He's having a good time. There we go. He's all smiley. It might... He's got his little hooves. Let's see. I don't think that's working. Let's figure this out. Well, let me look at images of bison like laying down. Oh, that's a lot of typos, Hannah. Okay. laying down. That might work. Gosh, they're so big. Okay, let's see. That picture isn't helpful because I can't see. Like laying in the grass is too tall. Okay, here we go. Yes, this might work. Amazon Prime and Spirit. Oh, okay. I might have that. And if I don't, I'll figure it out. Oh my gosh. So, someone in my family graciously has allowed me to use their Paramount Plus account specifically to see the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. I don't know if anyone here, I don't know if you've seen it. It's so good. Hello, welcome Marissa. Thank you for being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm drawing little guy. He's having a good day. But we're figuring out the composition at the moment. But yes, the most recent Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that just came out, Mutant Mayhem, I've watched it 3 times in the past couple days, or the past few days. It's so good. It is so good. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Highly recommend. It's funny, it's quick, it's artistically gorgeous. It is just an absolutely beautiful movie. I can't recommend it enough. Okay, let's see. I need a picture. I just need... I just need to learn how to draw. I don't know. That's not a bison. I don't know what that is. It's a cow of some sort. Oh, he's so handsome. I want to just go on Pinterest and look at bison, pictures of American bison. This guy has to be having the best day. It's a requirement. That's what this drawing is about. Okay, let's see. So I know his little haunches. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the shape of this guy, I can't see his feet. That's the problem. All the pictures that I've come across is I cannot see their feet. Okay, so let's see. It's gonna be something like this. I'll make it work. Let's see. Okay, so all the references that I'm seeing so far, they make this shape. This is the shape that they are in when they're laying down. So that's what I'm working with. They're just so shaped. Okay, let's see. It's got these big old shoulders. Hello, D. Draw giant mech warrior. I am not good at drawing mech stuff. I don't know. Not that I don't think I could. I would like to think that with enough time and effort I could probably draw anything. Maybe. No, I will say that with confidence. With enough time and effort and patience, I probably could draw anything, but I don't really like to draw like mech stuff. I don't think it's really my thing. I like nature and animal themed art the most. Oh, look at him. Okay, let's see. He's got this is tricky. See, I have enough challenge even drawing things that I say that I like drawing. I don't know if I've ever drawn a bison. That's not true. I drew one How long ago was 2018? 5 years ago. I drew a bison, like a simple drawing of a bison 5 years ago, and I do not still have it, but I do remember that I drew it. Okay, let's see. This guy is so fluffy. And once again, I can't see his feet. They're hiding their feet. Maybe that's what I have to do. Is I just have to hide their feet. He's gonna just be so dang fluffy. He's got his winter coat. His winter coat came in. That's it. I'll hide his feet. He's having a good day. Okay, I don't know what to do with this other foot though. It's like, okay, and that reference, they're all hiding their feet. Okay, I say this every time oh, okay, hold on, wait, I found a photo. Okay, here we go. So his foot is like not at this angle. The reference that I just found again has him making like this shape, and he's got his head up here like this, and then his little feet are like tucked under him up here, and then this one, his leg is like this. That's the shape I'm seeing. I'm just gonna save this real quick. I keep reference boards on Pinterest. And then, yeah, that's what that leg looks like. Okay, but now how do I do that from this angle? So much of art in general, or maybe just my art, I guess, is making educated guesses. Or just guesses in general. Doing my best. Okay, let's see. He's gotta be so dang fluffy. Okay. And then, let's see. I think this leg needs to be... He's not a cat. This leg needs to probably be further out if it's gonna look like it's like reasonably contributing to holding his weight up at all. Okay. It's just gonna look like nubs. It's not gonna look like legs at all. Okay. I think that works. Let me zoom in here. Oh wait, hold on. That one works. You actually just can't see their feet. It's not me. It's not the references. It's just they're gone. Their feet are just gone. Okay. But I will do my best with this one. He's got little bovine feet. I've made his head so round. He is so fluffy. Maybe in a minute I'll go grab my bison plush Harold, and I'll bring him on camera briefly so you can see my little inspiration there. Man, I've had that bison plush since I was like very small, like maybe since I was 6 or 7, something crazy like that. I've had that plush for so long. I didn't like bring him with me to college, so I was away. I didn't have him with me for so many years, but my family held on to him, and so now I've been reunited with this little plush bison, this buffalo. I keep consciously trying to say bison since I guess, you know, I'm trying to be accurate here. Look at him. Okay, let's see. I can hide the triangle-shaped doodle now. And I'll bring this guy more front and center like this. I want him to really be the center of the composition. So here we go. Look at him. They're so triangle shaped. Okay. And then of course we'll mess with the fluff in a minute. I don't want him to be too sharp. Part of the charm is the absurd amount of fluff. And then gosh, their faces are so long. Thank you so much for being here, by the way, and hanging out with me while I draw. It makes me happy. And also, it helps me tremendously. Okay, let's see. I need to simplify that shape. It's just the one... It's more like that. Yeah, that's better. That's more accurate. And then, gosh, they're so fluffy. At least these guys in their winter coats. Diana Davidson, hello! Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Hi, Mom. I'm working on the drawing that I mentioned yesterday when I was trying to come up with what animal to have be set in a field of sunflowers. I'm gonna draw bison. I have Harold in the other room. I might go grab him to show everyone. But yes, that's what I'm working on, and I'm thinking, since the point of this drawing is that he's just at rest enjoying the world around him, I think I'm gonna have him be laying down. It's not a very action-filled scene here. Okay. I think this is the gist of the anatomy. It's gonna be probably as good as I'm gonna get it. This... Ooh, I'll need to look at pictures of their feet. Because all these pictures are from so far away, and rightly so, because they're so dangerous. Okay, there we go. There we go. I know their feet are basically just cow hooves, but, you know, gotta use a reference. Because if you don't use a reference, then it's crap. Let me know, by the way, if the music's too loud. I just noticed the volume level on the music. That's what I would do if I was a bison in a field of sunflowers. You'd lay down. Me too. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But I can turn the music down. I just noticed. Let me know if it's too loud or not. Do 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 do. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Mom, have you seen It Is a Tad Loud? Okay, cool. Let's see. But I'm old, music is loud to me. No, it is to me too. I listen to, whenever I'm watching something, I have the TV on like a weirdly low volume. Okay, let's see. Is that better? I brought it down a little ways. Let me know if that's any better. I don't know, Mom, if you've seen pictures of how huge bison really are. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. And then you get these crazy tourists thinking they can just walk up and take a picture next to it. Oh my gosh, they're so big and so scary. I mean, they're so closely related to cows, and cows kill more people than, I don't know, a lot of things. Cows kill a lot of people a year. And so to think that you could walk up to this absolutely enormous wild animal that's basically a cow, I mean, it's not wise. Bunch of silly gooses. Yikes on bikes. Well, I have seen Home on the Range. I love that movie. That movie's what's the phrase? That movie is criminally underrated. I know it like was a flop at the box office or whatever, but I think it's great. I think it's funny, and I think that the character design style was a little different for Disney at the time, and still is. When you look at like how angular a lot of the characters are, like, I think it's a great movie. I love it. Also, it's nostalgic for me. Okay, I think I've pretty much, maybe the foot is too big. I don't know. Actually, I think it looks good. If I mess with it too much more, I'll probably drive myself crazy. So I'm just gonna clean up the line there. Like that. And then we're gonna move on. I'm gonna make him so dang fluffy. Okay. I'm gonna make another layer. I'm gonna lower the opacity of this layer again a little bit more. And now we're gonna... I don't have pictures of sunflower fields pulled up already. Sunflower... sunflower... I can't spell sunflower. There we go. Field. That's what I need. Okay. Wow. This is... I don't care if anyone thinks this is cheesy or what, but Tristan calls me a sunflower. He's at work right now, so he probably didn't hear me share that. So nobody tell him that I told you that. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Maybe these should be rounder. No, I think it works. We've got like got a tree line back here in this imaginary place. Excuse me. Thought you could just do in here. Okay, good enough. And then, oh, I gotta draw these sunflowers. They're gonna be, oh gosh, why have I made this difficult for myself? I've done this, and they can't be too big, because the bison is huge. So that one be a circle. He's having a good day. Okay, here we go. These are all gonna be like shaped just a little off. All the flowers are turned toward him. He's the I don't know. He's the star of the show, that's what he is. Why is this fighting with me? There we go. Me with every drawing I've ever made. Why is this fighting with me? do 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 do. I've got the music from Encanto stuck in my head. For some reason, I haven't, whoa, why did that turn into a rectangle? That was weird. There we go. And then they've got their lots of leaves. Gonna be a lot of green there. Gonna have some nice tall grasses or something where he's resting. Yeah, it's coming together. Very cool. Okay, so I actually, for this drawing, I was so excited about it, I already started a color palette for it. And that's the palette that I'm using right here. Okay, I'm gonna start blocking out some colors. I don't know. Oh, that's the original sketch. I don't need that anymore. And I don't need those layers. I'm gonna lower the opacity here. And then I'm gonna start blocking out some color. I love this. I'm using the wrong brush. Here we go. I love this part of the process. It's so fun. There we go. La, la, la. I hope everyone has been having a great day. What's everybody up to? I slept in again. That's my thing, I guess. I got some businessy things done. I've been, I posted some updates on Ko-fi. Oh, that reminds me. Shout out to my supporters on Ko-fi. Thank you so much. My computer just glitched out for a second there. It's fine. I am really grateful for your support on Ko-fi. It means a lot and it helps me continue to do what I am doing. So, thank you. My Ko-fi supporters always get a shout out on social media and during streams and videos. So that is what that's about. Okay, so the sky here, I want this to be like the sun has started to set, so everything isn't quite orange yet, but if you've ever lived anywhere with mountains, once the sun has set behind the mountains, even if it's not super late, like, you're now in the shadow of this large, like, you're in the shadow of the mountain now, and so that's kind of what I wanted to try in this drawing. Is the sky, in the sky you're gonna be able to see these clouds like the sun is in the process of starting to set. Let's see. Okay, I wanted the bright one. Okay. Here we go. So yeah, so he's not gonna have like sunlight lighting up the top of his fur or anything. I think I'm gonna try to make it feel like he's in the shade and the sun is now behind these mountains. Oh, hitting my microphone again. Gosh, maybe I'll watch Home on the Range. I haven't watched that in a while either. I want this cloud to be I want some squiggles. That's what we're gonna do. Maybe this drawing is... actually, I don't like those. Let's draw them again. Maybe I want... fluffy clouds? Maybe? Oh, no, don't like that. Maybe I need simpler clouds. Something like that. Maybe. For sure I want a couple of clouds because that's gonna really help showing the time of day. Yeah, that might work. And then let's do this. Wow, that is way too dark. But it gets the idea across for now. Okay. And now I'm gonna cheat a little bit and just lower the opacity. Let's see, is that... no, I think what I really just need to do is choose a lighter blue. Okay, so let's do this. Aha! There we go. That's it. That'll do it. That'll do, pig. I recently rewatched Babe. I watch Babe all the time. Babe is like one of the movies that I just play Babe whenever I need to put on a movie that I know really well and that puts me in a happy mood. I love Babe. I think I might enjoy the book. I think I say that every time I watch it. Like, oh, I should try reading the book or whatever. I think it's based on a book. I think. See, now I'm doubting myself. Let's see. Okay. Go back to this color. Fluffy. Hey Rebecca, I'm joining on my break. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Let's see, I don't like that. I want this line. Yeah, there we go. Yes, we're working on a drawing of a bison, and it's a peaceful drawing kind of day. Lower energy. He's having a good time. Here lately I've been putting box trolls in the background. Something about the character voices and the music makes good background noise. Weird, I would have never thought. You know, I've only actually seen it once, and it was forever ago, so I don't even remember it very well. I remember that it's good because you talk about it all the time. Not all the time, but you have good things to say about it, so I remember that about it, like, oh yeah, my mom loves that movie. That means it must be good. Okay, so let's see. I think I like these clouds. let's actually I think I've changed my mind again. I think I'm gonna redraw the clouds. I know that's like most of my process is drawing something and then going, oh, don't like that. Let's see. Maybe if I looked at some references, imagine that. It's not even a favorite, weird. Huh. Okay, let's see. How do I even look for this? I need to look like I guess like mountain sunset or something. That might get me the references I need. Okay, okay, see, in this drawing, well, yeah, that works. Okay, so this might work. Yeah, I try to, let's see, when I'm working, let's see, what have I been watching recently? So Babe is a movie that I put on when I'm working sometimes. Hi, Tristan. And then of course, Turning Red. Watch that one. Zootopia. Sometimes Encanto, although it's been a while since I put that one on. Sleepless in Seattle is up there. I put Sleepless in Seattle on and I watch that one while I'm working. Lately also French Kiss. I love that movie. Okay, let's see. I think I like the shape of these clouds better. Maybe the color just looks off because the mountains are such a bright green and that's not gonna be their color. Maybe I'll leave them like that for now, and then I'm gonna move down here. D says I've been playing MechWarrior 5, the world's land on a Crazy Colors. Is MechWarrior, let's see, is that I'm not sure what game that is, or are you talking about a movie? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Is that, yeah, is that a movie or a game that you're talking about? Okay, let's see. This is, okay, this was the color I was gonna use. Okay, I'm gonna go like this. There we go. That will help. That should help. I hope it helps. Okay. And now we'll go back to the clouds here. I'm gonna do the old clip and mask thing. Oh, I didn't save. Okay, there we go. Thought I didn't save the color. That is too big. Shrink the brush. Yeah, more like that. Here we go. And then most of the wispy parts, I guess, should stay bright yellow. Let's see. Yeah. For the moment, it might look like not much is changing on screen. I'm just messing with the clouds. I missed a spot there. Okay, let's see. I'll go back here. Oh, I don't like that. Maybe if I make the brush a little smaller, like that. Oh my gosh, it's stuck in my head. I haven't even watched Encanto recently. I don't know why that's in my head. What's the, oh, what else can I do? Why is that? I don't know why that's in my head. I don't know. Those clouds make me happy. Thank you. I love drawing clouds. Me too. Oh. Thanks, y'all. I love drawing clouds so much. So I draw them all the time. Highly recommend. Highly recommend because they're like, I don't know, there's something you can draw. I guess quickly, depending on the context. There we go. Okay, no, that helps. Maybe what I should do is, maybe I should do this. Make them kind of. There we go. Yeah, I think I like the clouds like that. For now. Yes. On to the next part. Okay, what are we doing next? I'm so zoned out. What is happening in my brain? I ate before going live. I made a plate of cinnamon French toast sticks and it was great. I haven't had cinnamon French toast in a long time, and so we got cinnamon French toast sticks and I put them on a plate and it was great. So that was a delight. A game. Okay, so MechWarrior 5. Yeah, I don't know that game. But the world's laying on crazy colors. Ugh, I love anything colorful. Marissa says they fit the Marie Kondo method, or however her name is spelled. They spark joy. The clouds spark joy. My mom says I'm eating mint Oreos. Ooh. Everyone likes those Oreos. Tristan taking the trash out for me. He's so good. I've got snacks next to me because I'm a professional streamer who is snacking while drawing. I know this is riveting to watch. Thank you for doing that. Okay, let's see. Let's figure out what the heck is going on. Oh, okay. I know what will help. Let's do this. Go back to my line art brush. And something that I really liked about this early sketch that I made is I loved the gradient. I want there to still be a gradient of some sort from the top of the mountains to the bright green in the front, the flowers. So what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna start with like a tree line. We're gonna start to specify that a little bit. It's gonna be hard to see for a minute, just because there's not a ton of contrast between these colors, but I'm hoping it'll be worth it. Like this. There we go. Why am I doing that? I don't want to do that. Let's do this. Okay, cool. That's the next part of the gradient. Okay, and then we're gonna draw some more. I'm gonna choose a color. It's a little between these, like that. And I'm gonna draw plants. Hi, Tristan. Okay, let's see. We've got... I don't know what I'm doing. That's most of my art ever. Okay, so do I want... Here's the question. Do I want to add another, like, row of, like, plants that are behind the sunflowers? Or is this gonna be the green for the sunflowers? I think it might. I think this might be the green for the sunflowers. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's do this. Oops. What did I do? I missed a spot? Oh, there it is. There we go. Ooh, it's coming together. Do you think other worlds could have green lava? I guess it would depend on, like, the chemical... I don't know. Because I know... Okay, so I know fire can be different colors, which is cool. I don't know about lava.
Only if there are rocks that glow green when they're molten.
Yes. I don't know if y'all can hear Tristan. He's off camera. If there were rocks that were green when molten, then I could see that, like on other planets and stuff.
But then something like jade, if that could be molten, that would be like...
Oh, yeah. I don't think the microphone is picking you up, but yeah, even like so the point being, like, even like green stones, oops, wrong brush, would glow like white, and not green. What is it that makes green fire? Is it copper? Something like that? It's very cool. Very cool. I am not a scientist though. At all. If there was a field of scientific study for me, it would be biology. I would want to be an ornithologist and study birds. But when I found out, like, that fire actually can glow or can be like different vibrant colors, it just makes me all excited about The Last Airbender again, which is a spoiler for very late in the series. Science! But there's some colorful fire, and it's good stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Planet of Lana looks very nice, and I really like the story one. I think you may enjoy. I haven't heard of that. Here's the thing though. I'm like afraid of outer space. If a piece of media like takes place in outer space, or at least like has a lot of scenes that take place in outer space, I find it a little difficult to watch. So like so Guardians of the Galaxy, I have not seen the third movie. Shannon says copper burns in blues. Oh, okay. Barium is what produces green. Fireworks. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about fireworks. Oh my gosh, the science behind that is just incredible. So yeah, I'll probably talk about it too much though, about how I'm like afraid of outer space. Oh, so yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. I haven't seen the third movie. But the first movie, when I watched it for the first time, I like looked away and like Tristan explained what was going on. Bless his heart. He's so patient with me. It's like, yes, this is my little wife. She's afraid of anything that moves. No, I am afraid of crocodiles. Yeah, alligators. Yeah. Okay. Tristan's teasing me about not being afraid of alligators. I grew up where alligators live, and they've never been like a threat. I mean, I'm not gonna like run up to a wild alligator and try to interact with it. That's crazy. But also, I don't know. It's the same with sharks. It's like, I'm not gonna run up or swim up and try to play with a wild animal like that. That's any wild animal. That's a horrible idea. But I don't sit there shuddering at the thought of an alligator. I'm not afraid of alligators, you know? Doop boop doop. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I like that line. We're gonna keep moving forward. And then okay, yeah, I don't know if I like that line. Let me hide the outlines and we'll see where we're at. You know what I might do? I think I'm gonna redraw these shapes and make them bubblier, rounder, because I like that better. Okay, so I'm not gonna change them too drastically, I just want them to be softer. I'm gonna make the outline lighter because it's distracting me. Ooh. Excuse me. Alligators, have the rounder snoots, right? Yeah. Yeah. American alligators, I think there are 2 or 3 varieties of alligators in the world. American alligators and Chinese alligators for sure. And I think I don't remember if caimans are considered alligators or crocodiles. They might be their own thing. I mean, there's the whole family of crocodilians, which are composed of alligators, crocodiles, caimans, gharials, all those things. But I don't know. But yes, alligators have the rounder snoots. I think they're adorable. Those are the ones I like too. They're so cute. I will admit to being like, I would say I am more afraid of crocodiles, if for no other reason than they can get so big. Oh my gosh, they're so big and scary. Oh my gosh. I saw a picture of a saltwater crocodile next to like a person in a cage. They're so absolutely just, they're dinosaurs. They right? No, they're not, because dinosaurs are more closely related to birds. Caimans are crocodilians, so saith Daniel. Yes, he would know. So, question for Daniel then. Crocodilians they're not dinosaurs. Birds are more closely related to dinosaurs, question mark? Or, because crocodilians haven't changed very much. They're their own thing, but they're all reptiles. Wait, no. No, that would be... okay, I'm all mixed up. I used to, I think, know this stuff a little better. I was... Oops. My mom can attest that I was very into dinosaurs and dragons as a kid. Okay, already I like these shapes better. I think they're just happier, cozier. Correct. Okay, wait, which part was correct? That crocodilians are their own thing and dinosaurs are more closely related to birds? Is that the thing? It's all so interesting. Why does it keep doing this? Why is this? This is so weird. Okay, well. Okay, that one didn't get messed up. Cool. Do 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 do. Okay, reptiles did branch off at some point. Cool, okay. And so dinosaurs technically were something... Does that mean dinosaurs are something separate from birds and reptiles? Like they're just their own... I feel like I've asked this before, and I just have very poor memory. I don't know. There we go. Okay, the modern chicken is more closely related to a dinosaur than an alligator. Wow. It's so fascinating. Have you seen that comic? I saw a comic on Facebook. It was a some sort of prehistoric animal. What is happening in Procreate right now? That's so weird. There was some sort of prehistoric animal. Let's see. Planet of Lana mostly takes place on Earth. Oh, okay. On an Earth-like world, though it has robots attacking in this story. Oh my gosh, what's the genre? Is it happy then? I mean, you said the colors are nice, or that it looks nice, but all I want to know is if it has a happy ending. That's what matters to me. And my mom said dinosaurs are oh gosh, there's an emoji thing blocking your message. I can't stand this. There's some sort of YouTube update where when I'm looking at the live chat, there's like an emoji blocking just like the end of a chat message, and so I can't read it until another message shows up and moves your message up. It's so annoying and I don't know how to hide it. So I'll just wait another second. Sorry. I don't remember what we were talking about. I know one of the things I said was that I have a poor memory. Which is so ironic. Do. Another message. It means dinosaurs are dead. That's... Thanks, Mom. Careful not to spam, because there's a... Oh wait, no, I don't have Nightbot turned on. Do I not have Nightbot turned on? I should have. Where is Nightbot? Sorry, give me just a second. Let me just log in here. There we go. Okay. Nightbot is awake. Oh my gosh, are y'all seeing this? Procreate is like glitching out. If I tried to... What? That's so weird. Oh well. Guess I'll just have to draw the old-fashioned way and not use the cool technology. There we go. Hee hee. Rata-rata-rata-rata. I might try. So the reference picture that I have pulled up right now, is of a mountain scene, and there's a tree line, and I might try doing something to the shape of these trees, seeing if it's cool. Thanks, Tristan. Tristan being my good art husband and taking care of me. Picking up my fruit snack wrappers. Yes, this is my wife. She's afraid of everything that moves, and she lives on a diet of Hawaiian fruit punch and fruit snacks. And anxiety! Kevin! Hi! Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm making art. So we're just hanging out, making art. That's like all I do. No, that's not true. I do a few things. I make art and I play video games. And I stress. And Tristan says, and I stress. And honestly, what else do you need in life? Stress keeps you alive. I'm just really alive. D says, could you imagine if a T-Rex was covered in feathers? That really does sound more scary. Oh, Kevin, happy to pop in. Hope you're well. Thank you. I am well. I hope you are well as well. I appreciate it. Rebecca, I gotta go, but I hope the rest of the stream is fun. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening? What time is it? Yes, I hope the rest of your day is great. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's see. Oh, so this is what I wanted to try. Looking at the picture I have pulled up, it has like the shape of the tree. Oh, hold on. Let me make a new layer. It has, of course, the shape of the tree. I promise I know how to draw trees. Primal, hi! Thanks for being here. We're making some art. Some peaceful art. That's the goal. Just noticed you were streaming. Yeah! I tried something different in my stream today. Like, normally if I'm drawing fan art, I list the game that it's fan art from, but I'm just drawing like wildlife art today, and I was worried that it wouldn't like show my stream to as many people. I don't know. We'll see. I'm really grateful that everyone that is here. I'm fine, just getting over a head cold. Oh no, but I'm on the mend. Definitely had worse things. Also just got home from work. Oh, that's so nice. I hope you're able to relax at the end of the day. This is what I was thinking of trying, because I'm looking at the picture of these trees, and it's like this. I'm just gonna hide that part. Go away. But I'm wondering, maybe if I do something like that, or maybe not. I mean, it just makes it look like a Christmas tree for sure. Oh, I wanted to respond to the T-Rex comment about being covered in feathers. Maybe if Shannon is still here, if you could ask Daniel, did T-Rexes have feathers? I know a bunch of dinosaurs did, but I love the concept of a feathered T-Rex. I don't know. I love... Huh? With a beak! Just make him fluffier. Just make him cuddlier. That's all we need. Woke up to a call about me being accepted. Do a portfolio for a potential art scholarship? Yo, that's so exciting! Oh my gosh! Congratulations! So let's see, let's try this. That's so exciting. I'm so happy for you. I really hope that I really hope it goes well and that you get the scholarship. Let's see, I'm gonna delete that layer. I'm a little all over the place. But that's normal for me. I'm relaxing, yay! Would rather get sick now instead of a few weeks from now. Oh yeah, build some immunity too. A few weeks from now being AWA? Maybe? Wait, hold on, what day is it? I'm just gonna look at my calendar real quick. Excuse me. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, it's a little farther out than I thought it was. Oh my gosh, this fall just got like crazy busy, and it's still busy. Okay, let's try this. See if this even works. Let's see if this even looks good. Make them just a little fluffy. They weren't completely feathered. Oh, okay, T-Rexes were not completely feathered, but yes, they were fluffy, and their vocal apparatus means they would have sounded more like a bass-boosted chicken or goose. Oh my gosh, that is so great. If T-Rex had feathers, we would walk up to them like bison. Darwin, oh my gosh, you're right. I was saying, for anyone who missed that, I was making a comment about how silly tourists will approach bison. Silly tourists will approach bison thinking, oh, look, you know, it looks so cute and fluffy, peaceful. But, like, even just regular cows kill so many people a year. Angie and I are going again. Yes! We can't wait. Kate is coming too. Yes! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So excited for AWA. Look at all those chickens! Exactly. Oh my gosh. People are, like, taking selfies with T-Rex in the background, and the T-Rex just hasn't decided if— oh my gosh. Sounding like a goose, that is just delightful. You know what I should have done? I should have duplicated the layer before doing this, because now that I think I don't like it, I'm not gonna undo all the brush strokes. Hold on, let me make the branches a little more defined and see if it gets better, or if I'm just gonna draw it a different way. Sometimes scientists believe that since many of their relatives have feathering, they may have been sparsely feathered, kind of like an elephant is lightly hairy. Ah, okay. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love the concept of dinosaurs and feathers and birds and animals, and I love it all so much. It's just so beautiful. Oh, looking at my reference. It's very much a popular hypothesis that hatchlings were feathered for camouflage and to keep them warm. Ah, babies. Okay, let's see. I am deciding right now that I don't like this look, so I'm gonna redraw this. Here we go. Let's do this. I'm gonna redraw this tree. Change the shape a little bit. Fill in all that blank space. Okay, what am I gonna do instead? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I didn't like that shape for the tree. I've been drawing so many trees. I know for the past, like, so many months, every time I've gone live, y'all have heard me talk about how many trees I've been drawing because I was illustrating a book about trees. I finished the book, and so at the beginning of next year, the book will be published, and I'm very excited to share it with you all. I can finally start, like, sharing some of the art from the book, which is very, very cool, very fun, very exciting. Anyway, you'd think after drawing so many trees for so many months that I'd be a little better at it, you know? But I, like, want to draw trees like this. Something like that. But these are so far away. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine. It's chill. We're chill. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do. One of my favorite dinosaurs called Yutyrannus is a Chinese T-Rex relative that was covered head to toe in feathers, being the largest confirmed feathered dinosaur. Glorious. Glorious. Delightful, if you will. Okay, let's try... Because I don't want them to be like super pointy. I wanted them to be... okay, I'm gonna make another pretend layer here. Okay, what if I don't know what, I don't like that. Okay, so this is the outline of the trees. What if maybe I will like do something like this. I want them to be not too complicated because they are so far away. I might do something like this. Where's the something like that? I mean, that works, I think. Maybe. And just like make it fewer branches. Something like that. My paleo nerd came out. No, that's awesome. I love it. Do I like a tree shape like that? Do-do-do-do-do. I gotta make a decision, otherwise we're not gonna progress in this drawing. How have I drawn trees like this in the past? Have I just... what? I don't know what I'm doing. Let's move that layer to the side. And I'm gonna... I think I am gonna make them pointy again. I think that will be more helpful in making them look like trees. By the way, I'm sorry if I like miss your comment or message. You said this is a bison drawing? Yeah, we'll get there. He's there. He's having a good day. There he is. Yeah. He's gonna be surrounded by sunflowers. That's the goal. Okay. Now let's, I think I'm gonna have to make the trees pointy, which is fine. It's fine. Something like this. And then I might just have to take my time. Imagine. Oh yeah, he's having a good day. Okay, I think this will work. I just gotta take my time. Makes me want to draw Christmas trees. Yeah, that should work. The one animal that everyone thinks they can have a Disney princess moment with. Yes, before they're flung 10 feet in the air. Exactly. Oh my gosh. It's so... They are big and scary. I've never seen... No, that's not true. I think I've driven by them in my life. I have not had any up-close encounters with bison before. But I don't know. I like to think that I wouldn't do something dumb like that, like walk up and try to take a selfie with them. It's so dangerous. This tree is leaning to the side a little too much. And I'm going to allow that to still be the case. Yeah, this'll work. It's fine. I don't think they're the worst trees I've ever drawn. Ow! I pulled my hair. I was earlier when I was scrolling on Pinterest looking for references to have ready. I wasn't just looking at references, I was also looking at memes, and I came across some major spoilers for the Spider-Verse movie sequel, and it's my own fault. I was not paying attention, and then I was spoiled for some big story elements. It's a shame. It happens sometimes. Our local zoo has them in a mixed pronghorn habitat. Oh yeah, they're always just napping, but I think they're off display because I know they're wanting to revamp the North American section here soon. Ooh. Animals. Do 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 do. I love that. That's so fun and exciting. Oh, that and the weeds and grass is very overgrown last time I went. Oh yeah. Fair. Valid. I love seeing I get these posts recommended to me all the time whenever zoos have like new baby animals born. Oh my gosh. Makes me so happy. Like there was a zoo that has a new baby red panda and just like I'm over here crying, like looking at these animal pictures on my phone and tearing up about it. Wow, this is gonna take much longer than I thought it was. I wanted to get to drawing the animal, but hey, you know, we've already made such significant progress in this drawing. I think. We've made some progress in this drawing. How about that? Well, I'm having a good time. I'll say that much. There we go. Could be wrong, but I think one of the giraffes is pregnant. Oh my gosh! I love that. Drops us like a newborn giraffe. Kerplop! Oh, that's another movie I might watch. Tarzan. That's so good. So good. Doo-doo. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's working. I'm sure there was a way I could have done this much faster. I don't know. Actually, late July, we had a surprise baby giraffe. The keepers, I guess, didn't realize she was pregnant. We didn't get to see her, though, because Mama wanted her to be hidden. Oh my gosh. How do you not realize these animals you're taking care of? How do you not realize she's pregnant? That's funny. Or alarming. I guess it could be alarming. Depending on your perspective. Like, oh man, we gotta like... When they're getting their daily checkups, I guess like pay closer attention. I don't know. We could only see the little, the newborns, hands. Oh, I'm so sorry. It does say gorilla. That's my bad. Okay. That's still really cute. I'm embarrassed that I misread the message so badly. Now that makes sense. I'm like, giraffes don't have hands. That makes a lot more sense. I'm embarrassed. That's so, oh my gosh. I love that. So cute. There we go. You're fine. Okay, cool. I know everyone has moments like that, but I don't know. Maybe not in front of the internet. Hey, if I was... I gotta remind myself though, if I was really so afraid of like embarrassing myself, have you, like, I'm not sure if y'all have heard the phrase, there's no dignity in television. I wouldn't be doing this if I was super afraid of embarrassing myself online, you know? Because you're always gonna, especially like live streaming, the risk involved is that I live in front of people could do something dumb or embarrassing, and then it's like, how do you take that back? You can't, you know? So any reason for a bison drawing? Just doing it for fun? Just for fun. It started off because I was like, okay, I finished this big project and now I want to make some new art for like my website and conventions and stuff. I should make a new print. And I'm like, okay, well, I thought about making a spooky art print because it's October, but I also need to make a coloring page for this is another little embarrassing thing. So I make a coloring page every month for my supporters, my monthly supporters on Ko-fi. Excuse me. And I didn't have one ready for October. And so I'm like, so it started off as wanting to make a fall themed illustration, and I texted my family like, hey, what kind of animal would be sitting in a field of sunflowers? And they had some really awesome suggestions that I'm totally gonna turn into other illustrations. And then Tristan suggested a bison, and now we're here. And that's what happened. Yep. So other than that, no particular reason. They're just cool and cute. If you want an animal that's cute but fits the October vibe, oh, flying fox bats, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, I love them. I love bats. It's freaking bats. I love Halloween. Okay, I'm gonna hide the sketch layer, see where we're at. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think it works. I think it is okay. And then this layer, I think it's not gonna be another tree line. I think it's gonna be closer plants. So like, here's what we're gonna do. Gonna get rid of that. And then we're gonna draw plants like this. I do this all the time. Da-da-ba-ba-da. Something like that. It'll also mirror the clouds a little bit. I think I needed some more bubbly clouds. I mean, shapes. Bubbly shapes. You get it. You get what I was trying to say. Gonna go back and make sure I like these shapes. Yeah, there we go. I don't get how people are scared of bats. They're either super friendly looking or so small they can't really do anything to you. Plus they all eat fruit or bugs, not even meat. Yeah. Yeah, why are people afraid of, or why are they associated with, like, ooh, spooky? They're not like scary at all. They're so cute. Okay, is this layer empty? Yes, it is. We're gonna move to the plants. Okay. Let's turn the sketch layer back on. And this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start by showing where the stalks of the sunflowers are. One there, and there, and there. This. These are not gonna be like, I don't know, the most realistic flowers you've ever seen. So yeah, I'm gonna start with showing... Oh, vampires! Oh my gosh, duh. Of course that's why they're associated with... Okay, well, I'm embarrassed. See what I was just saying? There's plenty of opportunities to embarrass yourself on the internet. Okay, so that is the question then, though, like, where did that start? Why do vampires turn into bats? Why is that part of the story? Why is that part of the myth? So that's like, what did they ever do to you? You know, why bats? Why pick on bats? I guess them living in dark caves. Oh, okay, yeah, and vampires. Even vampire bats only drink animal blood like cows and deer. Oh, okay, vampire bats. Okay, that's... Oh my gosh, I'm on a roll today, embarrassing myself with stuff that I definitely know. I've got like a hair in my face or something. Wow, it's fine. Thanks for hanging out with me anyway, despite all this, these silly moments. Hee hee. Stinky poo caves. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess it's not the most pleasant. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the like stalks of the flowers on their own layer, and then I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna bring up the photo I had of the sunflowers. Because I want to see what their leaves. They got a lot of leaves. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's do this. They're like this. Yeah. I just think happy thoughts, that's why. Yeah, that's it. I'm too busy thinking happy thoughts to remember that there's like spooky media and things like that. Here we go. So many leaves. I will say though, I recently saw cave paintings of bats, for the first time, and it's so funny. They're just round circles with legs hanging upside down. That's awesome. I mean, that's basically it. They captured them. That's what it looks like. Okay, let's see. I love leaves. I love drawing leaves. I think I'm gonna make a couple layers of leaves, so that I can like show some depth with the leaves. Something like this. If you got time, look it up. It's so blessed. I love that. I will. I'm gonna try to remember to look that up because that sounds so pure. Let's see. Oh, so much green. It makes me smile a lot. What's that from? What is that from? That's something that. What's that from? It makes me smile a lot. I feel like it's from a commercial or something. No, maybe not. Oh my gosh, it's gonna drive me crazy. Oh my gosh, what's that from? I don't remember like who's saying it. I feel like it's a tall guy, but maybe that's not right. I stepped away. What are you trying to place? What quote? Oh, sorry, hold on. I bumped my computer there. I gotta adjust my seating because I was hurting my knees. It's like someone going, it makes me smile a lot. Or, something like that. That's the line. It makes me smile a lot. I feel like it's something we used to quote. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's from a commercial, but I feel like it's a tall person that says it. Maybe I'm getting it mixed up with that one commercial of the like super rich guy with this one. He's like looking at the two busts of himself and it looks like identical, and like this one, and then there's like the tiny giraffe and like but like I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Dalmatians 2. Wow, I haven't seen that in a long time. I would not have really. That's it. The artist painting dolls. That's it. Oh my gosh. I would not have placed that. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that would have driven me crazy. Wow. Oh my gosh, yes, that's totally it. The first Dalmatians movie is another one that he was holding a puppy. Yes, it makes me smile a lot. Oh, okay, yes. Cool. The first Dalmatians movie is another one that I will often put on while I'm working. I really like that one. And I think that Sergeant Tibbs is the unsung hero of that movie. I could go on and on about it. He is just so good. Sergeant Tibbs, the cat, he's brave, and he's just, oh my gosh, when he finds the puppies, he just like is like, all right, so this is the situation, and now I gotta figure out how to save these puppies. And he like basically initiates this rescue alone, like, and like, it's just, I'm just saying that Sergeant Tibbs, I think, needs I just think he needs some appreciation, you know? Is that too much to ask for some Sergeant Tibbs appreciation? Just watched the first one the other day. Love Sergeant Tibbs. I love him. That's a great cat name. We're never getting a cat. Tristan is allergic to cats, but if we were gonna get a cat, I would love to name a cat Sergeant Tibbs. He's so good. And his big leaves. Okay. Let's see, and then at that point, if I draw too many down there, it might get all tangled up with the top of little guy. We're gonna have to come up with a name for him. Excuse me. This bison, I mean. Who else would I be talking about naming? You know? Sergeant Tibbs needs to be on a t-shirt saluting. Yes, I would wear that. Fan art Hannah, next convention. I'll pre-order. Oh my gosh. Sergeant Tibbs fan art. Oh my gosh, that'd be such a niche audience though. Like, for the people, first of all, to recognize who it is, and then to like Sergeant Tibbs enough to want to buy a print or a t-shirt with Sergeant Tibbs on it. That's pretty niche. I also would wear it though. I absolutely would wear a shirt with Sergeant Tibbs on it. Okay, let's see. Now I'm gonna add, I think at this point I'm gonna draw where all the little leaves are. Not leaves, flowers. I meant flowers. I said leaves, but I meant flowers. Okay, here we go. Actually, hold on. Let's do this. Let's start. I'm gonna draw, and I say do it. I'd buy it. Thanks, Shannon. Yeah, that's true. It's not. So the company that I order my prints through is, first of all, it's an awesome company. I haven't been using them for very long, but their prints are like super high quality, the highest quality prints that I've ever offered. And also like it was really easy to integrate with my website. And so like, I guess my point is that I could totally do that because there's not a huge, what's the word? There's a word for like the initial cost of something that you're gonna sell. There's not a huge upfront, and I want the hen from Robin Hood charging. Oh my gosh. Is it Lady Cluck? Or is it's Lady Cluck? Is that her name? I love her though. I know who you're talking about and I love her. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna draw the center of the flowers. Yes, Lady Cluck. Oh my gosh. I'll draw the center of the sunflowers and then I'm gonna go on a layer behind them to add the petals. I think that will be easier for me. We'll see. We're sure gonna try it. Oh my gosh. But whatever term I'm trying to think of, there isn't a huge upfront expense to ordering a batch of prints. Is she a lady? Lady in waiting? It's, well, lady or madam or overhead. Thank you. That's the word that I'm looking for. Yes. Okay, it is Lady Cluck. That's gonna be stuck in my head forever. I need to just Oh my gosh, yeah. You know, it's funny. I I said like, oh, that's a niche audience. I don't know, you know, if I'd sell very many, but my more niche art actually tends to be my more popular. Like, yes, I draw a lot of foxes, and that is always going to be like popular because foxes are great, and I love foxes and drawing foxes. But also like my capybaras and my dodo bird are also super popular. Because it's like walking around a convention, where else are you gonna find a bag with a dodo bird on it, you know? It's just, I don't know, it like, the slightly more niche stuff tends to resonate with people. I think if it gets too niche and people like don't know what something is, then yeah, I'm probably less likely. So unfortunately, the like business side of art means that I do have to be aware of my audience and to an extent cater to that audience, because I gotta make stuff that people are gonna buy. But also the nice part of it is that I am still only Cappies, yeah. But the nice part of it also is that I'm still in charge of what I'm drawing. Even if something is super popular, I don't have to draw it, you know? So that's nice. I think I will make some Sergeant Tibbs fan art. I think I tried making some Sergeant Tibbs fan art like last year, and I didn't really like it, so I didn't leave the art up on my social media. But I'm more confident in my art style as it is right now. I think I could make some good Sergeant Tibbs fan art. Okay, some of these sunflowers are getting a little small. I think this one needs to be bigger. The ones that are closer. If we could have the giant guinea pigs, Daniel and I would. I believe you, and I want to support that, but I don't know how difficult it is to have a capybara. Oh my gosh, I love capybaras. They're so good. Yeah, I think I should make Sergeant Tibbs fan art, Lady Cluck. Is there anyone else? I'm trying to think. I love this so far. I'm very excited about this. Woo-hoo. I'll add some more leaves on a layer behind these plants. I'm so spoiled with digital art. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Did I miss anywhere? Don't think so. Let's add some yellow. I'm so excited. No, I think I would rather... Oh, the snake from Robin Hood, maybe. So many favorites. Oh my gosh. Hiss. Sir Hiss. You're never around when I need you. Oh my gosh, I love him. I love Hiss. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, these petals need to be much longer. Do I want these to be rounder? Okay, hold on. Maybe not those sunflowers. I think these petals need to be longer. Something like this. And then, let me see, am I gonna make another layer behind them? Coming! Oh my gosh, I love that. No, maybe I'll watch that one. Buster? PJ! Okay, let's see. I'm gonna hide the sketch because it's distracting. That's an empty layer. That's the sketch. Okay. Let's see. Okay, up close, yeah, that, you know, that works, but let's look at the big picture real quick. Gosh, that makes the flower look so small. But also there's a bison, so the flowers can't be huge. I think that works. I'm gonna move forward with the flowers like this, and we'll see what happens. Doo-doo-doo. Excuse me. Too late to be known as John the First, sure to be known as John the Worst. Let's see. I love sunflowers. They're so happy and artsy. I saw a really interesting post on Pinterest the other day, and I can't verify it. This was screenshots of a Twitter thread about Van Gogh. That was kind of an interesting dialogue. Someone had presented the idea like, basically it was about the discourse of how suffering sometimes leads to the best art. Like, when artists are depressed is when they're at their most inspired and like ridiculous, you know? And so someone was presented with the idea that, well, if Van Gogh was medicated, then we wouldn't have the sunflowers. And this art historian, their response was about how Van Gogh was medicated. And he, like, at the time was seeing some sort of medical professional, mental health professional. I don't know if it was a therapist. I don't know what it was like, but he was being treated for his mental illness, and he wasn't just the point of the post was he was being treated. In fact, he was on some medications, and one of the medications that Van Gogh was on, I guess supposedly affects colors that we see, and it had the potential of making yellows that we see more vibrant. And so this art historian, their counter argument was, we had the sunflowers because he was medicated. I can agree with that at some points. Yeah, one of my favorite drawings I did was for a tribute to my favorite Batman actor that passed away. Oh, which made me super sad when I found out. Yeah, for sure. I think that I guess I can see there being merit to the idea that, especially we as humans, when we feel things strongly, even, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, right? I feel like we, as people, when we feel things strongly, we want to express it, and that includes negative emotions. But to use it as an argument against, like, mental health care, I think is extreme and unhealthy and unwise. But yeah, they're like, the medication that Van Gogh was on actually, like, made the yellows more vibrant. And so, like, I don't know, it was an interesting dialogue. I would have to look for it again, because I'm interested in knowing how much of that is totally accurate. It's interesting, because I'm like, I've got some stuff going on up here. I mean, a lot of us do, you know, most of us do have chemical imbalances one way or another. And I guess, you know, those of us who it is for whom it's extreme enough that you know, suffer at the hands of it, it's, I think, really important to suffer for your art. Isn't that an expression? Yes, that's what it was about. Yeah, that's what the whole thread was about, was like, I don't know, I do think that some beautiful things can come out of dark places, but to use it as an argument against getting better, I think is unhealthy. You can't spell paint without pain. No, that one's a little more humorous. But yeah, so it was an interesting thread. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was just gonna say that, like, I think it's really important that, I don't know, that people acknowledge that mental health is health. It's mental health is not imaginary, it's a part of our physical health, you know? Our brain, like when people say, oh, it's all in your head, yes, that is where it is. The brain is an organ, and when you have a mental illness, that's something wrong with that organ, so yes. I have my ups and downs. Sad side effect with my ADHD. Oh yeah, but art and video games help. That's awesome. Yeah, I totally get that. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, of course it's in my head. That's where the imbalance is. I know it's in my head. But I don't know. Silly stuff. Silly stuff. Do. Why did that topic come up? Oh, the sunflowers. That's what it was, is because I thought about Van Gogh and the sunflowers. Iconic. Do. There was, okay, so in my favorite Meg Ryan movie, Mom, you know that French Kiss is my favorite Meg Ryan movie. For anyone who isn't familiar with it, there's a scene where the main character, Meg Ryan, she's terrified of flying. She is so cripplingly anxious about flying, and she is flying in this scene. And this character basically makes her mad on purpose as a distraction from the plane taking off. Hey sweetie, gotta go do my own thing. Bleep blap bloop. Unlike Procreate, I can't undo cut fabric. Oh yeah, better focus. Love you show. Gotta go. Thanks Mom for hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a good time with your craft. Your art. Bye. Oh yeah, so there's a scene where someone makes her mad on purpose, basically to distract her from the plane taking off, and she doesn't realize it until they're already in the air, and he points out like, oh, look at the view, and she like realizes like, whoa, she was totally distracted from the engines and the plane taking off or whatever because of it. I brought this up because recently I flew I was on a plane recently to visit some family, and as of late, my anxiety has been pretty bad, and and tell Tristan I'm working on it. Okay, I'll pass the message. As of late, my anxiety's been pretty bad. I'm working on figuring it out. I at least am really glad to be in a place where I can recognize when it's just a medical issue. I'm like, no, I know there's nothing wrong. I know that my life is great. The feelings that I'm having right now are purely medical. I'm experiencing like this panic attack. There's nothing actual, there's not a disaster. It really is just a phenomenon happening in my body, and like I'm really glad that I can recognize that now. But anyway, so I was having a hard time on the plane, and on one of the flights there was the guy sitting next to me. I felt bad because I've still yet to fly on a plane. Oh, we just drive everywhere. But I find it funny. I've flown in a helicopter before a plane. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Well, if it was a positive experience, that's awesome. Oh, but anyway, on one of the flights, there was a seat between me and the other guy. He was, he had headphones in for most of the flight. But and so I for most of the flight was keeping it together, especially because on that particular flight there wasn't a ton of turbulence, which was nice. But when we were getting close to landing, I was having a real hard time. It was getting a little bumpy outside, and I'm trying to breathe, trying to regulate what's going on. And the guy to my right noticed that I was having a hard time. He had headphones in for most of the flight, but only just then he realized that I was anxious. And at that point, even though we had not spoken the entire flight, he tried to start up a conversation. There was a moment where the plane jerked, and I it scared me or whatever. And this guy, honestly, he was old enough to be my dad, and he was like, "Oh, we're gonna be okay." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. Thank you. I know. And he's like, "Oh, are you from XYZ place?" And just visiting. I'm like, "Oh, yeah." I'm trying really hard to focus on my breathing, but he started asking me these questions, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah." And he's like, "Oh, I was just visiting." He just started telling me about his trip, and it worked, and it distracted me, and it was so kind. This stranger just saw me having a hard time and was like, "Hey, let me tell you about my trip." And and it worked, and it luckily turned out to be one of the smoothest plane landings I've ever experienced, which was really nice. Because let me tell you, the flight before that was the roughest flight I've ever experienced. It was so bad. There was turbulence the entire time. There were a few moments where they turned the seatbelt light off, I think out of pity, because no, I don't know. But anyway, the flight before was really rough. Takeoff, landing, and the whole flight. And so then on the flight where this stranger was like, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna have a conversation with you now." It was effective, and then it was a smooth landing, and it just it was really kind. It was a kind thing. I feel like when people, for anyone who has biases, or for anyone who holds on to a stigma about mental health issues like anxiety, I think that it's a lot easier to hold on to that stigma, hypothetically, because when you're just talking about the subject of mental health or mental illnesses. But then when you see someone in person, and if they're visibly having a hard time like that, I think it's so easy to feel compassion toward that person, because it's real, and there's a person there having a hard time with it, and it's just I don't think he could have looked at me and known this person has XYZ mental illnesses. That's not how that worked. It was just, he saw a person having a hard time and then took the time to try to reassure me, and it was just a really tender human moment. I'm grateful to that guy. It was very nice. So I just thought of that experience, wanted to share it. Look at these sunflowers. Alright, let's zoom out, take a look. Okay, yeah, I think this is working. Yeah. I missed one. Here we go. I like it. I think it's working. Hee hee. Making some progress. Love that. It costs nothing to be nice. Exactly. Yeah, but there's so much to gain. I love that. Yay, sunflowers. When I was first launching my business, my logo was totally different. And now you see my branding and it's a little more universal. And by that I mean it's not like a clear mascot for Happy Go. And the colors are nicer. I've got professional help with my branding, and now I have actual branding. But when I first was I'm gonna do this and make a YouTube channel, I gave myself a logo, and it was a fox with a sunflower. And in hindsight, it's not that cringe. But it's so easy to look back at something that you did a long time ago and still cringe about it, and I'm like, ooh. I don't know. Could have been a lot worse, I guess. Don't want any of these flowers to be too perfect. I thought about making this illustration less, I won't lie, I do miss the rabbit. Oh, but the new look looks good too. Thanks. And I do still use rabbits. It's just not my logo. So when you look at my the branding on my coffee, the tier images each have a rabbit connected to them. So right now I've got the starlight tier and the moonlight tier, and the starlight tier is a little yellow rabbit next to a star, and then the moonlight tier is a little blue rabbit next to a moon, or maybe it's vice versa. I think the star is blue and the moon is yellow. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But either way, I've got little rabbits there. And of course my Discord, I use Luna, my rabbit, in the emotes, the emojis that I made for it, and the general chat, we call it the Happy Go Warren. So rabbits are still a motif in my little I guess it's a company. Technically I'm a sole proprietor. Business, I guess it would be better term than company. Platform, that's the word I was looking for. So it's still a strong motif, it's just not in the logo. Which, if it was if I was running a rabbit channel, or it was all, if it was actually about rabbits and stuff like that, then I think having a rabbit in the logo might make more sense. I'm gonna make that flower bigger. There we go. Man, it seems so long ago that I used the rabbit logo. I'm so surprised to hear you mention it because I totally didn't remember it. I used it for like so long, and this current branding just is so much more true to my platform and my channel, my art. Yeah. Doop doop boop doop. Okay, let's see. Let's say. Oh no, I missed some. This is so fun. I love what I do. To be frank, the rabbit was what it was when I subbed. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, so that makes sense that you would remember that. Oh my gosh. Well, thanks for hanging around for so long. I really appreciate that, man. That's really awesome. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for your support. It means a lot. So when I think about like kind of what I associated with you at first. Okay, yeah. When I think about like the content that I put on the internet and the art that I make, it probably won't reach a lot of people or go very far or whatever. But I want to always give my all, and I want it to always be like genuine. I like everything that I put out there. I want to be sincere. That's it. That's Happy Go. Okay. How are we looking? Okay, cool. Ooh, look at that. Oh, I should plug this in. Oh, how long have we been live? Hold on. What time is it? Oh, okay. It's been over 2 hours. Let's take a look. Today is Tuesday. I know my TikTok followers probably hate trying to find me as I constantly change my profile picture. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna increase the opacity of the sketch real quick. I'm gonna move to the sketch layer. I'm gonna take off all of the sketch on this half of the drawing because we've already, whoops, that was an accident. Make that go away. There we go. Okay. Okay, so today is Tuesday the 3rd. Looking forward, I might be able to stream Thursday, depending. Tristan and I have, we're busy this upcoming weekend. For sure, I will stream again next week. And if, like, let's see. I don't want to drag out this outro or anything. So I'll just say, for sure I'm gonna stream next week. I might stream Thursday. As always, turning on notifications usually helps. Not usually. Turning on notifications for my channel lets you know when I go live, so that's really helpful. If you want to tune into future streams. I might save this to finish it on stream. Unless I'm between tasks and need something else to work on. I would say a friend of mine is doing a subathon, and I think it would be really, really cool if we rated her stream. So I'm gonna share it in the chat. And then if y'all would join me in rating and saying hashtag HappyGoRaid, in the chat just once. I think that would be really cool. Let's see. Because yes, my friend is celebrating a birthday, and so I'm gonna add that in the chat. That's gonna be it for today's stream. I really appreciate everyone tuning in. It means a lot. And I hope to see you next time. Yeah, and we'll make some more happy art. Thanks, y'all. I'll see you next time. Bye.